Hello?
Hi, good morning. My name is Lori Heikkinen. I'm the Chief Investigator for the Ramsey County Medical Examiner's Office.
Yes.
Hi, I'm returning your call. I apologize, sir. I didn't get your first name. You just left a message a little bit ago?
Sure. Terry,
Terry?
T-E-T-E-R-R-Y.
Okay.
Nemmers, N as in Nancy, E, M as in Mary, M as in Mary, E-R-S.
Okay. Terry, I'm going to apologize. There was an awful lot of information in that message, some of which I didn't... I'm not really sure what is going on there, but you had a question about a date of death on a case? Is that
Right. It's
is there a question?
It's Donald Heikkinen. He's the Chief of Police of Hancock.
Okay, let me just pull up the file here.
Sure.
That is public record, and so I will just see. Can you spell the last name for me?
Okay, let me hold on a second. Let me get to the actual document. Let's see. Heikkinen.
Heikkinen.
Correct.
Okay, Heikkinen. All right. Donald, there it is. It's 2011, 1936. Okay.
Right.
Let me pull that up just a moment. And are you a relative, or do you have concern about the form being filled out incorrectly, or?
Well, I have a real problem with people falsifying official records.
Oh, well,
You know, I live in a lawless area, and you know, I don't appreciate people falsifying records. That's simple. It's a criminal act, for one thing.
But let me just see what date and the reason that we came up with that date is in my file.
Well, I have the police reports that say he went missing on September 4th, 2011.
Okay.
The newspaper reports his body was found 3:55 p.m. September 5th, 2011. So unless he was hiding in the weeds and ran out in front of him and died of a heart attack or drowned right in front of him, you know, he died the day before.
Okay.
So that's real simple.
Just find the case.
And the thing is, the sheriff is illegally withholding audio and video files from me. I asked him for all the records, and of course it didn't show up. I mean, there's been a cover-up on this thing from the very beginning. I presume it's for some...
This is Stevens County?
Correct.
Okay. And we don't really release anything because Stevens County is not our county.
Well,
So any information that we have is we do it as a courtesy autopsy by request of Stevens County. Any of the information that we determine goes to the coroner there, and then they release the information as they see fit. Now, what I have on the time of death is a found time on 9/5 at 15:55 hours. That's what I have in my report.
Well, that's fine, but the thing is, I have the official police report that says he was missing on September 4th, 2011.
Right.
I have a official report that says Michael B. McGee on it that says that his death was on 9/5/2011. See? So how can you die one day, but your obituary says that you died the next day? That's real simple. That's a public...
So we're in agreement that the found time was on 9/5 at 15:55?
Well, yes, I guess I will agree to that. So.
Okay. So that's what we have down here at that time. Now, what Dr. Bouzian, who was the coroner at that time, filled out on the certificate, I'm not sure. I can't really speak to that. And then anything that comes out of Stevens County comes from them. I mean, we just send them the information that we have from the autopsy, and they, like I said, share with people the information that they see fit. We don't have anything to do with releasing any information on a county that we are not, that's not officially our jurisdiction.
Okay, well, it's a matter of the public record that he went missing on the 4th.
Okay.
It's also a matter of the public record that he died on the 5th. That's impossible. All right? The newspaper reports in one article, you know, that he went missing on the 4th he died, I mean, he was found on the 5th. I mean, anyone who has, like about a 11th grade education can understand that. So
I get that.
that's the thing. I have a report showing that his death is recorded as September 5th, 2011. All right?
Okay.
I also have all sorts of pictures of beer cans in the accident scene. Now, it's called a freshwater drowning, manner of death accident.
Uh-huh.
Well, the thing is, when you have the day of death not correct, you have beer cans all over the place, you have the audio statements, which is the official record of the statements from the individuals involved missing or illegally withheld, then it doesn't take a rocket scientist to come to the reasonable conclusion that there's a cover-up here.
Well, and I don't see any type of cover-up at all. The information that I was given, or that I'm reading, that was reported to us from Stevens County, and that's the only way that we can do our investigation, and I don't have police reports in front of me, I just have the initial report, is that he was on a boat with 5 other people. And so all the other occupants swam to shore, and he was not accounted for.
What day?
So I don't understand where the cover-up is.
Okay, what day did they say? What day was that?
That's not laid out in our report. That's not what we do. That's for the Stevens County Sheriff's Department to determine all of that information.
Well,
what we do is we determine cause and manner of death when the body finally gets to us.
Well,
so we get a report and we say, this is what's reported to us, and then Dr. McGee or the pathologist involved does the exam. He reports his findings back to Stevens County, and then that, with their investigation, determines the cause and manner of death.
Right. Well, the only problem with that is I don't believe you. The thing is, it's a matter of the public record that he went missing on September 4th, and it's also a matter of public record that it shows his death on September 5th, 2011.
Well, and also it does say, it says all occupants swam to shore, subject was not accounted for, 911 activated, but subject was not found that evening. The search continued on 9/5, and subject was recovered at 15:55 hours. He was not wearing a life jacket. I'm not sure where you, I mean, so it appears that the incident happened on the 4th, right?
Okay.
And that the search continued on the 5th, and he was found on the 5th.
Okay. Well, well, let's seeing so you willfully refuse to acknowledge this, let's throw another piece of evidence in here to expand the context of this. It is a matter of the public record that your McGee, Dr. McGee, engaged in perjury during a 2006 high-profile murder case in Douglas County.
Oh, sir, I can't even, nor will I even respond to anything from 2006. I am not aware of any of that.
Well, it's a matter of the public record. I have the document signed by a judge saying that Dr. McGee gave false testimony. So the thing is, he has a history of falsifying testimony, which of course a coroner's report is testimony. Now he's up in Pope County, which is just south of Douglas County and to the east of Stevens County, in a murder trial giving testimony. So the presumption is, seeing so he has a history of giving false testimony, that he's going to be giving false testimony in the trial.
Sir, I won't even respond to that.
Of course you won't.
I don't know of any information around those cases. I don't know anything about any of the accusations that you're talking about. If you have concerns like that, I clearly I'm not the person you should be speaking to about. I can talk to you about, I can refer you to Stevens County in regards to the case of Donald Heikkinen. That's about all I can answer for you.
Well, they don't like me there because I record the phone conversations just like I'm doing with you, just like I did the last time, which your staff were very rude to me, trying to get me to say that I wanted something other than public information so they could charge me with something, I'm sure. So anyhow, this is all documented. I'm going to make sure that County Attorney Choi knows about it. Of course, I'm sure he already knows about it because he doesn't like me already. Seeing so, I'm asking for information from the Ramsey County Sheriff's Department that's being illegally withheld from me too. So, the unfortunate thing for you is you have zero credibility because I've already dealt with your county before, and your county has shown that they can't be trusted, just like lawless Pope County. So.
Well, sir, I'm sorry I can't help you further. And in regards to the case that you did call about, Stevens County would be the next place for you to go to verify your information.
Well, I've already verified it with them because I received all the information from them. That's why I'm calling you to ask you why your county or your medical examiner is falsifying official documents.
I don't believe that we are. I think based on the information that we have reported to us, and we both agree, right, that he was found at 9/5/2011 at 15:55 hours is the found time, and that's how we document the time of death. You did agree to that, correct?
The found time? Yeah, well, that doesn't mean that just because he was found then doesn't mean that he died then. Obviously he died on September 4th.
That's what you do when you do not have a person who is pronounced by a physician or a medic, or we are unaware of an official pronouncement time. The found time is the time that is recorded as the time of death, is the found date.
Right.
That's what happens.
Well, unfortunately, the public record indicates that he drowned on the 4th. So that's the situation.
Okay, well, that's how Stevens County decided to file the record.
Well, of course, because it's a cover-up. That's real simple. Because if it wasn't a cover-up, they'd give me the audio files. In fact, they were illegally withholding one of the transcripts, and then mysteriously they found one. Of course, I started calling some of the search teams, and then all of a sudden they decided that they better start coughing up some more information. I'm sure that's what the problem was.
Well, Mr. Nemmers, Ramsey County takes data privacy records very seriously, and if you feel that we are withholding information for you, you are more than welcome to submit a request for whatever records you feel are necessary, and it'll go through our data compliance office. And of course, whatever is able to be released, that's what we do. We follow data compliancy rules to the letter.
Well, of course you don't, because I already told you that the sheriff is illegally withholding public information from me. So, I mean, that's why you have zero credibility. And I've already contacted...
I can't speak to what the sheriff is doing to you. I can only talk to what I can answer to.
Of course you can. See, because it's everyone just, circles the wagons. It's a code of silence here. So that's the reality. I mean, that's why I record the calls, so everyone can see what kind of runaround and what kind of little silly games people play. So, no problem.
Well, Mr. Nemmers, I wish you luck in your quest to get information, and if there's anything else I can attempt to help you with, I'd be happy to, but I don't think I can provide any more answers to the questions that you have on the Heikkinen case.
Okay, thank you for your time.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.